안녕하세요. 항상 최고의 경기만을 업로드하는 UFC 코리안파이터 공식 채널입니다. 본 채널은 여러분들에게 즐거움과 기쁨을 드리기 위해 만들어진 유튜브입니다. 타 유사 채널 주의해주세요. 구독과 좋아요는 저에게 큰 힘이 됩니다.
One of the most diverse strikers in the UFC, and with a college wrestling background, every time you step foot in the octagon with Ferguson, you know that you have your hands full.
And there's some fighters who just don't like training, right? Frank Mir would always say, I don't like to train. Tony Ferguson loves to train. He'll go 5 or 6 hours hard.
That's crazy.
And from a work ethic standpoint, few guys are going to be able to match that. Well, a lot of people think it's the most significant title in combat sports. No argument from me. Baddest man on the planet, UFC heavyweight champion. There he is in the flesh. What an absolute monster. What a title reign it has been. But a serious challenge in front of him here tonight. When this man became the heavyweight champion, a lot of people thought that this challenger was the one who would wrest the belt away. Now the fight is here. We'll see if we get a new champion or if this man continues one of the greatest heavyweight legacies the Octagon has ever seen. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Choi is 29. Ferguson is 36. He is 1 inch taller. He will have a 6-inch reach advantage. All right, now to get us started with the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 8 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Orange County, California, presenting the challenger, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Busan, South Korea. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy,
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go with round 1, and fear is not a factor for him. He feels so confident in all of his skills. He don't care what
John,
what he got.
John, it doesn't matter. John, it doesn't matter. It does not matter how well you see yourself as a grappler. This guy's different level.
Yeah.
This guy's next level. You want to avoid this at all costs. Maintain distance. Do not go and grapple this guy.
All right, here we go, early round 1. We talk about wrestling being a great equalizer in MMA, but length and reach is another one. He's got a great jab. We'll see if he can employ it tonight.
You have got to be born with it, right? You don't get taller. When you're a tall guy, you have to understand, make your skill set match your
landed the right hand there. Right punches there. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Connects with a right. Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there. Just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches there.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble.
And they separate. A little single collar tie there. Joy gets caught with that punch. And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching wonder how you can control an opponent like that. Hard to get out of.
It's very difficult to get out of. Look and notice how tight his elbows are as he's maneuvering and moving his opponent in positions where he can get off his strikes.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Nice defense there, huge block. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Big powerful punch land. Now we get back to range.
You're probably glad you never had to prepare for a fighter like this in your day.
I've never seen anything like that, and I'm not sure there's anyone like that going up in the weights. Tony Ferguson does not give you any idea of what you're facing. When you're in there, you're confused. He doesn't give you any type of pattern inside the octagon. Big punch from the clinch.
Maybe a cut to the left of the nose. Joy gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet. Punch coming, it's blocked.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
All right, single collar tie now.
Right hand punch from the clinch. There's no give on that leg kick.
Oh, collar tie. Well, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that punch. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
Here he is back in the clinch. Muay Thai club, and he connects there, DC.
Great job landing that punch. Big leg kick land.
Got the single collar tie. And they settle. Punches blocked. All right, some really grueling work here in the clinch. Both fighters really struggling to gain a dominant position.
That happens whenever you understand the position. Both know exactly what they need to do. And when both fighters are trying to do the same thing, it's very, very difficult to get the desired result. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. "15 seconds to go. Now connects with a right. Nice job to land the kick to the body there by the Korean Superboy. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Right now we check out some of the action from that previous round, BC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
Deep breath. Breathe. All right, let's get him some water. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen. You're doing absolute.
All right, second round is underway. Your thoughts on what we saw over the first 5 minutes?
I saw a very competitive round. It was very strategic. Expect these guys to really pick it up as we go forward in this fight.
And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection by him.
Great connection. He's in a great flow right now.
Nice 1-2 combination there. Ferguson's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found the setup punch. The jab is landing consistently. Find something that's going to go behind it.
El Cuckoo, he gets caught with that punch. Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. So once again, putting on that long reach as he counters effectively with a jab to the head. And they separate.
Punch over the top.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Ferguson's face would have to be classified as a mess. Cut on his cheek, and it's only getting worse. Body shot there. Some fighters don't check a lot of leg kicks. That one was checked. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Big shots being landed on both sides here. And they separate. Single collar tie now. Choi gets caught with that punch. 68 total strikes have now landed for Tony Ferguson. The accuracy rate, 32% against Tony Ferguson.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks.
Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You like this guy.
I like this guy a ton, and to watch his punch like this puts a smile on my face.
Well, from a striking standpoint, he has put it all together tonight. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and pretty easy fight, I would think, for the judges to score.
It's a pretty easy fight to score. Tonight was a night where everything went right, and that doesn't happen.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Right hand landed. Ooh, head kick lands, was hurt. Right hand punch from the clinch. Oh, nice right hand. Ooh, what a punch.
Ferguson's lower jaw is extremely swollen now. Oh, man, his leg kicks are outstanding, and you saw a great example of that just there.
And you see his opponent starting to slow down. He cannot take many of those kicks.
Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach.
Left hand punch from the clinch. Real sneak back kick.
Now he's got the Muay Thai plug.
Nice straight punch.
Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. Battling for hooks. Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed.
When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last one.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
control the fight on the ground.
All right, pretty good back and forth action in the previous 2 rounds. Your expectations here as this next round?
I expect the action to really pick up now. These guys have to lay it on the line as we start to approach the end of the fight. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight.
Beautiful strike.
Oh, man, that cut is getting worse by the minute. Looking ghastly at this point. Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also very busy.
All right, leads with the right hand, and that one certainly found its desired target.
It landed instead of the jab, he threw the straight right hand.
Oh, eats a knee. And there comes the separation now.
He has commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Good.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by the Korean Superboy. Wow. So there it is. Longer reach paying dividends as he counters with a punch. Oh, hard work pays off. Lands the Superman punch flush. Single collar tie here. Throws the right hand there.
Slice and goes and lands with a punch.
Oh, little single collar tie there.
Yes, they hurt him in the last round. Same exact one.
Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice. The numbers 122 total strikes have now landed for El Kukui, Tony Ferguson. And connecting with 46% accuracy tonight, by the way, against Tony Ferguson. El Kukui gets hit by that kick to the midsection. You gotta do better defensively.
Nice punch lands over the top.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Well, you got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. All right, single collar tie now. Unable to connect it.
Right hand punch in the clinch.
2 minutes remain in the round.
Look at the force behind that leg kick.
Ferguson's cut on his cheek is nasty, leaky. That thing is leaking bad now.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, collar tie. Blocks the shot.
Hands on your face.
Not there. Nice job defensively there as he keeps his hands up, not just protecting his face, but also what is a pretty significant.
You cannot allow that to get hit anymore, because the more it starts to split, then the blood starts to go into the eye. It not only is damaging in terms of the physical appearance of the cut, but the blood going into the eye almost completely shuts down that side of your face.
Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Oh, Superman punch is good. You can tell he's been working on that. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Nice uppercut by the champion, and they separate. Oh, he eats a knee there. That does nothing. Nice punch by Ferguson. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. All right, so no surprise. Once again, we find ourselves here in this clinch situation. We'll see who can advance.
Who's going to be the person to dictate the pressure? Who's going to control the engagement from this 50-50 position?
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on the quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
Nice 1-2 there. Oh, man, that cut looks terrible. He's bleeding like crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped the fight with that cut at some point. Oh, he got that inside leg kick to the target there, DC. You don't want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. It starts to beat up the inside thigh. That is the technique you use to really slow down your opponent.
Oh, nice strike landed there by Ferguson. He can truly do it all. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Right hand punch to the split. Grabbing the back of the head, pulling forward on the head, and then landing those beautiful punches. Really's got his opponent on notice here.
Got the single collar tie. Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good.
Wild attempt with the right hand there. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
Good stick.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Battle for position here.
Oh, nice right hand counter. Real nice body kick land.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Look at him yank the head and land that beautiful punch from the clinch.
Oh, nice combination of strikes there. In terms of the accuracy, I mean, that's exactly what a coach is looking for.
That's exactly. It's like the guy is hitting pads. It's like he's hitting focus spins, but instead, he's dancing all over his opponent's face.
Single collar tie now. Right hand on point. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Choi. Under 2 minutes to go. Well, single collar tie here.
He changes the angle, finds the right spot to land that punch to the head from the clinch. That was nice strike.
Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy tonight.
He's doing a great job being accurate, but he's also very fast. Look at the hand speed.
Right. Left hand.
What does he do now that he's back to the punch?
60 seconds now to go in the fight. Both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant position in the clinch, getting fatigued in the process, I would think.
It's very taxing to be chest to chest, a position we call 50-50 because nobody has the advantage. Who's going to be the one to find that one little area that they can expose to give them the slightest advantage?
Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job.
A little single collar tie there. He blocks the punch. Oh, well timed and placed overhand by Tony Ferguson. The horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, the round is over. Gut check time for him now. You see the cut on his cheek has gotten really, really bad. And even though it's not affecting his vision, if it gets any worse, the doctor will be called in. And I can assure you, he's going to have no choice but to stop this fight. Well, what a round it was. Daniel Cormier, you are one of the greatest mixed martial arts athletes of all time. I'm not sure you can do a Superman punch like that, though.
With my luck, I would try to push off and my foot would be slippery, wet or something. I would fall right into a knee. No, I would not try that. I don't have that ability. I'm not that free inside the octagon. He's throwing every part of himself into big leg kicks. Oh, big punch land.
Looked like he clipped him with a left-hand counter there. Oh, that's a good right hand. Man, that cut is so bad, you wonder if at some point that is going to start to affect his breathing. He's timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very active.
Shoy's overhand punch to the head doesn't get to the target. He telegraphed that one, and it gets blocked. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing. I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Misses with the left hook. Oh, big left hook there. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
I mean, over and over, he's taking these strikes to the head.
And just misses with that big right hand.
His opponent's got him in the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range. Punch after punch from his clinch position.
Another shot lands upstairs. Oh, an educated jab there. I could watch this dude jab all day.
I mean, he's so light on his feet, and when he pops that jab, it comes right back to his face. He's back in the clinch position. This is where he has done a ton of good work here. Punch, punch, punch to the head from the clinch.
And they separate.
Ooh, big shot lands. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Right hand over the top.
He's got to press him. He's got to go take that finish down now. Look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Well, he's up. But oh, is he hurt.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
His opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some real good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of this back by Ferguson. Recovery, man. Right back to his feet. Well, he's got the kicking game going tonight. Lands another one there.
A beautiful kick, and all I can think of, better him than me.
Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
Oh, great head movement there. Slips his head off the center line, and defensively, that's exactly what you're looking for.
It's almost like he can telegraph when the punch is coming. And when he sees it, he just makes a slight little movement, right or left, to get out of the way and avoid those shots. Ooh, what a punch.
Oh, and he gets tagged. Nice combination there, and might not be a bad idea for the opposition to just tweak that head off the center line.
He was landing one before, now he's throwing everything in combination, and they're all landing.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Pretty good right hand.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you get the nice half,
Good series.
he's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Back to the feet. Oh, big left. Oh!
Big punch lands through the middle.
A little struggle here now for position in the clinch, and we see a lot of these situations in mixed martial arts where both fighters sort of end up getting comfortable here when there isn't a whole lot going on.
And the moment somebody gets comfortable, the moment that somebody decides to relax, the moment you'll see a takedown or somebody really speed out ahead of their opponent. You gotta be aware when you're chest to chest in this 50-50 position.
Nice punch by the Korean Superboy. All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So of course it's gonna be close, but I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy,
So there he is, and still the baddest man on the planet, the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world. It wasn't everyone's expectation that it would go the full 25 minutes here tonight, but whatever it takes is what he said during fight week.
구독과 좋아요는 저에게 큰 힘이 됩니다.